obviously a little bit disappointed with the result, but to have all these people here and supporting us, and I guess it's just a massive thank you to everyone in New Zealand who's been backing us for not only, I guess, the past week, but the past few months leading into this World Cup as well. It's been unbelievable.
A wee bit conflicting to come along wondering, oh, how many people are going to turn up, given the fact you couldn't quite get the job done?
Yeah, that's always the issue, I think, and I guess the expectation of New Zealand probably wasn't as high as what we put on ourselves, but I think once we started playing the big games and winning those big games, I think New Zealand started turning in our favour, which is really nice. It feels like New Zealand's fallen in love with cricket again, and I think over the last 12 months they've done that as well. And I think we've probably turned a few other people from maybe rugby to cricket as well.
Does this make it easier when you get home and you see the support, not just here but the airport as well?
Yeah, it does. It definitely does. You know, every time you go out in the field, you forget sometimes who you're playing for, and I think this World Cup's definitely brought, I guess, the country together for cricket. And I know every time we walk out there now, we're not just doing it for the guys on the field, we're doing it for everyone back home, sitting either in the crowd or at home on the couches.
You got your own song now.
I know.
And do you know how big it is? Like, honestly, I was talking to Joe Wheeler out of the Highlanders, and I said, mate, the boys are all here. And I said, Joe, can you knock it out? He goes, you want me to now? And he got the Highlanders squad. He says, boys, we're on with Vici. 3, 2, 1. Corey. It's ridiculous.
Oh, it's phenomenal. It's cool. It's turned those kind of things in. I think a lot of the guys have got songs as well, but to turn up and hear those songs being sung about, you know, that it doesn't quite feel like New Zealand cricket. It feels like I guess an era is changing, and it's a great time to be a part of it.
Well, for you a year and a bit ago, we really didn't know a lot about Corey Anderson.
No, that's right. I'm still a young pup in the whole scheme of things as well, and I'm just living the dream, I guess. This is awesome. It's every childhood dream to either make the All Blacks or play for Black Caps, and I'm doing it as we speak.
Yeah, and kids, Corey, they want to be you. I mean, that must be weird. I had a guy down here before, he said his son, he's in a fight at the moment about whether he's Brendan McCullum or you.
I'd be taking Brendan over me, that's for sure. Geez, that's a no-brainer. Yeah, but that kind of thing's pretty cool. You've got to pinch yourself and think that you're potentially, I guess, a role model for a lot of kids, and I guess that's what we all try and do is hold ourselves pretty well in the media and in the public, and know that it's not just ourselves that we're worried about.
How important was that for you, the public perception of you guys not spitting the dummy, not rubbing the noses in of South Africa when you won that game in the dying moments as well? How important was that for you guys?
Yeah, it was massive. I don't think we put any onus on it. I think we've just got there as a team. I think we don't try and change anything. We don't try and, I guess, change who we are. I think we do it naturally, and I think it's the beauty about it. I think when you try and change things, I guess for the good, when it doesn't look right, everyone sort of tends to get that, but I think that's why New Zealand seems to love us, is because it feels natural, and it's just a natural progression.
Good on you, mate. Enjoy tonight.
Champion. Thanks, mate.